It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Germany, from a company called Licher. And it's their Licher Pilsner. Privatbrauerei JHRing Melchior, to be precise. 4.9% ABV. Dark brown bottle on this one, with a kingfisher on the top. So I'm maybe they need a river, a lake, this brewery. There's the bottle cap. Looks beautiful. I've had it out the fridge about 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, just to let it warm up a little bit. I don't like to drink my beer freezing cold. I'll store my beer cold, but I won't necessarily drink it freezing cold. A little bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. So when beers warm up slightly, you experience more flavour from the malt, hops, and probably to a certain extent some of the yeast as well. There you go. So we've got a 2-finger, slightly off-white head on the beer. Quite large carbonation. Combination of small carbonation and large carbonation on this one. Golden amber in colour. Quite clear, not much in the way of sediment at all in the beer. Let's get the aroma. Like all great German Pilsners, you definitely get that hop character coming through. But it's the wonderful malts that really float my boat. Those lovely, crispy, wafer-like malts that do it for me. Sweet grains, malt combined with the hops, which are going to give a bitterness in the taste. Okay, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I never tire of good German beer, good German Pilsners, Weissbiers, Helles Lagers, Doppelbocks, Bocks, Dunkels, Dunkelbocks. I think the Germans are some of the greatest, or one of the top 3 brewing nations of the world, along with the Czech Republic and Belgium in my eyes, closely followed by UK, America, and there's some other wonderful countries out there brewing great beer as well. I just want to stop for a moment and thank our channel sponsor for sending us the beer. Beers of Europe. Beers of Europe are the largest online beer store in the UK with a fabulous range of beers from all over the world. If you've indeed been to Germany and you like what you see here, you've tasted this beer and you want to find it in the UK, the best place to possibly find it would be beersofeurope.co.uk. Fabulous kind of restaurant down there in Norfolk in King's Lynn. Fabulous warehouse full of beer. You could literally spend half a day down there if you like, or a whole afternoon drinking beer. I can imagine you go into the warehouse, you can buy whatever you want from a literal warehouse full of beer, and then take it to the restaurant and maybe enjoy it there with a meal. Absolutely fantastic. So there's a link in the description box below for beersofeurope.co.uk. So what do I love about this beer then? Raining. it's just, there's a certain element of predictability about it. It's got all of the lovely crisp wafer-like malts, slight kind of rich tea biscuit, shortbread biscuit flavours that come with the malts used in the beer. And then it has that fantastic biting bitterness on the back end. Fun fact, if you watch my early German beer reviews from, say, I don't know, something like 2012, 2013, I find the whole scene back then, I think I find it boring. Back then, being a younger man, I wanted everything hoppy. I wanted everything West Coast IPA, bitter. Didn't really appreciate, really, as a younger man, what the Germans were doing. It was only when I went to Germany and I spent a whole day on a train and I was knackered after arriving, full 12 hours, maybe not 12 hours, but 6-7 hours travel, finding my destination in Germany and being handed a glass pretty similar to this and saying help yourself to as much Helles lager as you want on a beautiful sunny afternoon. Wow, lashing it down. Only then did I properly understood and properly loved and realised how good German lager was. And I've never looked back. I've never really looked back from that experience. Right, this brewery, I want to know where they're from. Anyway, it's ingredients are water, malt, hops and yeast. They've been brewing since 1854, so they're coming up, well, they're well over 100 years old, aren't they? They're over 150 years old, maybe 175, something like that. Maybe 100 and, I don't know, 176 years old, according to my terrible mathematics. Let's rate this one then. It looks good, it smells good, it tastes fantastic. Another great beer from Germany. Another great Pilsner from Germany. I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.